player build. So what should we look for in this one?
We know about individual skills and where they are, how many points a player is capable of scoring. But for me tonight, I am so curious of how much of a team player they are. That is something we only find out during games.
Absolutely, Tim. I want to see how this player can fit on an NBA team. Outside of the superstars, you need to find ways to make an NBA roster by working with others and how well you can play in a system. That's what interests me about this My Player build.
One of the latest trends in the NBA, load management. Charting out just what games you'll play over the grueling season.
Well, resting healthy players was really first done by the Spurs last decade. And it's become a very popular thing to do. But I think it works better when you win a ton of games and don't really have to worry too much about making the postseason.
It also puts a spotlight on young legs. Guys like MP who can play every game. They are so important because you can count on that production. Really, health is a skill. Players who stay available have massive value to NBA teams.
Pass to Barton. Inside. Jackson with a steal. My player inside. He's against Jokic. And my player throws it down.
That's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam on the other end.
It really was a case of great defense triggering some instant offense.
He's causing some havoc out there. Whoa!
And he'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And they're struggling to keep up.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Pass to Jokic. Soft touch off the glass.
And it's evident that Jokic is comfortable operating close to the rim, outstanding at getting the shot he wants.
Murray covering, and my player throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini act to then catch it and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd stunned at the sight of that.
Now here is Murray. Jokic. My player with the block. And that's out of bounds. Denver will retain possession. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Nikola Jokic in the high post. And they force the shot clock violation. Great defense. Memphis leading. My player outside. And that comes off the assist by Morant.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. Things have slowed down on them, and they're really starting to force their shots.
Yeah, things have snowballed on them. The misses just started piling up. Good timeout to sort of calm the guys down and get reset.
Yeah, just step away from the court a second and calm down, as you said.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Murray. Foul called, that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Gotta admire the heads-up play of Murray, easily going into the contact and earning the call there.
Pass to Brooks. My player. And they double up my player. It's good.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in. Not his best quarter as far as scoring. We'll see if he can get back on track.
And as we look at the Grizzlies, what kind of players best fit what Memphis is looking to build?
Young talent, Blake. As an up-and-coming team, it's important for the Grizzlies to keep building around Ja Morant. Dillon Brooks and Jaren Jackson Jr. are doing a great job alongside Morant, but another young piece would be huge for this team.
Well, what about adding some vets to the mix with this team, Brian? The youth movement, it's great, but having quality veteran experience around will only benefit Ja Morant in the early stages of what looks like a fantastic career.
Now here's Barton. Porter, covered by Brooks. Here's Gordon. Murray for three. Here's Jokic. And finished off by Nikola Jokic.
Not the quickest off the floor, Jokic uses tremendous timing on the glass. That's his advantage.
Back to Morant, my player outside. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot by Brooks, no good.
If he can get to the rim, he usually turns it into points, but the defense stood tall right there.
Jokic misses. Here's my player. Rebounded by Jokic. The Nuggets trailing. Back to Murray. On the wing, Will Barton. Porter outside. Murray. Pass to Barton. Launches a three. And it's Brooks with the rebound. Here's my player. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
And for the Grizzlies, they're looking to build around their new face of the franchise, Ja Morant. I mean, what an addition he's been.
He is clearly the new leader in Memphis, guys, and he's ready to do big things with this team. Morant and the Grizzlies are just getting started, and this roster could be scary in a couple of years.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks and Jaren Jackson Jr. have been tremendous sidekicks for Morant, and they're only getting better, too. They also have a solid amount of veteran leadership on this team, so I like their potential.
Now a timeout called by Denver. My player really making a difference here.
He's torching them right now, and they're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow his roll.
Pass to Jokic. Over my player. My player with the block.
It hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They really need to start burying those.
And Jackson gets it to go.
They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim. And they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
Jokic misses. 3-on-3. Here's my player. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Now here is Jokic. 6 points for him. Yep, that one goes.
This is why you can't leave anyone open around Jokic. He's got off-the-charts awareness for a big man. Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Jokic can't get it to drop. My player outside. And my player throwing it down hard.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
That one, good for 2.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Pass to Porter. Morris outside. Clock at 6. Over my player. Morris can't hit. Memphis with the ball. It's a 14-point game. And my player throws it down.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? His vision is special.
Now here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
They'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Well, the deficit will go away quickly if he does.
Easiest play, just dunk it.
Yeah, just dunk it. Rise above the rim, young fella. And I like the way he capped that drive off, though, the one-handed punch.
Yep, count it.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 16. Back to Morris. Pass to Jokic. Got a piece of it. And here we go, Grizzlies fast break. Stolen by Morris. Rejected by Jackson.
With good anticipation and instincts, Jackson's established himself as a quality shot blocker.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Pass to Cousins. This one for three. And it's my player with the rebound.
That one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Yeah, pretty clear. They've come out with the better energy and effort thus far.
That's the definition of teamwork right there on the alley-oop.
How about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Get out of his way.
Yeah, and the pass was even better. He put it on an absolute platter for him. Bon appetit. Oh, maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
On the wing, my player. Pass to Jackson. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Denver. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Just a guy who grew up with basketball in his DNA. Jaren Jackson's father was a heck of a player, winning a title with the Spurs in 03.
Here's Forbes. To the left wing. Let's go with a 3. The three-pointer is on target.
And you see right there, Cousins draws defensive attention to himself and then uses his court awareness to...
Now Morris, looking for his first basket still in this one. Rejected by Jackson. My player inside, guarded by Cousins. And it's my player missing. It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Morant. That will be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter. They may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And Cousins with the stuff.
Always looking for ways to put his stamp on the game. Cousins with authority.
Here's my player. And he nails it. It's in. Oh, right at the buzzer.
And a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Now that's how you use every last second on the clock.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Grizzlies leading by 17. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. And it's obviously still early, but with one period in the books, how are you liking my player's performance so far?
So far tonight, his calling card has been defense. He's reading everything out there, always in position, and knows when to gamble.
Yeah, I'd say he's done his work in the film room. You're just trying to gain an edge, and it seems like, he's picking up on this team's tendencies and compromising their game plan.
He is definitely making his presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
To the paint. It's stolen by Ja Morant. Brooks from outside drills the three-pointer.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
Here's Forbes, my player with the block. And he gets it back. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. And the Nuggets making a change here. Both good at the line. We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. Down low, Jackson. And it's Jaren Jackson with the jam.
Plays with a high level of energy and activity. Jackson is so impactful around the rim.
Pass to Green. Forbes. Back to Green. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. My player, right side. And my player throws it down.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
He's covered by Morant. Morant with some nice D. Brooks. The drive by my player.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single guy on their squad with the absolute magic touch.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Covered by my player. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Fantastic pass. He made that very easy bucket with that setup.
Over to the left wing. Back to my player. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep. They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Now here's Barton. Covered by my player. And he makes that one.
That's just what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys.
Pass to Barton. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys.
To the inside. And my player throws it down.
That's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to be able to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it in with the authority. Wow.
What a pass, what a dunk.
And what communication between teammates. Kind of like the great communication we got in the broadcast booth, fellas.
And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Memphis with the ball. Pass to Brooks. To the paint. Shoots it. And my...
I do all these words, then they daddy, bet you lover, you in trouble. I'm the same, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't. But my uncle, other certain, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing. Miss me with that local hating on the. I'm not surprised, I'm on the rise, been a little ride, red is my eyes, spam it a lot, just hold it down, all I require, just hold it down, they gon' talk you when we on around, you and feet on the ground, got the legit with the beat on the ground. Came out buzzing, 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 came out